Welcome everyone to another LAM CAA assessment for this time for etiology and occurrence of diseases. So we have the whole period to discuss it. So mastery. So let's welcome Ma'am Susan for the first
Okay, Doc.
20 questions. Good afternoon, po. Which pathogen is the leader of 100 diseases?
Doc, ang sagot ko po, six evils, yung wind, cold, dampness, heat,
Which of the
summer,
which of the
and
you have to choose only one of the six.
uh, isa lang, Doc, ang yan, no?
Yes. Actually, ito yung pinaka maraming um this is kaya tinatawag
Wind.
leader of very good. Wind. Wind. Later you will realize why. Number two,
Oo nga po.
this young pathogen invades the upper body and combines with the other external pathogenic factors or EPFs. Kaya ang dami nila, no? Pwede siyang mag-combine ng ibang EPF. What do you call this young pathogen? Hello po.
Doc, kasi ang sagot, Doc, kasi ang ano ko dito,
Hmm.
yung sagot ko dito, yung respiratory, yung mga symptoms, Doc,
No.
yung respiratory
Sinabi
symptoms.
nating TCM po ito. So, minention yun
Opo,
na yung
ay,
anim na anvils. So, you
aha.
have to choose from any of the one of the six.
Hi, Doc.
Hello, Ma'am
Doc, Ma'am
Trix.
Susan.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon po.
You will be 21 to 40, Ma'am Trix.
Okay, Doc.
Okay, Ma'am Susan, this is the young pathogen that invades the upper body and combines. Ito lang yung nagko-combine with other EPFs. What do you call this pathogen?
Hindi yun ba, Doc, yung
I'm sorry?
iba yung naano ko, Doc, search ko eh.
Anong sagot nyo?
Cold dampness po. Yung dampness.
Wait lang. Cold dampness? Yeah, what do you call this young pathogen? Sorry. Bakit hindi what do you call it?
Mali na nga, Dok, yung sagot ko eh.
Ano sagot nyo? Young pathogen.
Yun, yun, Dok, yung sagot ko. Dampness lang. Kasi ang ano ko na, yung respiratory, yung mga symptoms na.
Ganon. Wait lang.
Mm-mm.
No, it's also
Mali ako.
anybody who has another answer? Ma'am,
Wind.
wind. The answer is
Wind.
wind. Di ba? Nagko-combine siya kay
Okay.
heat, kay
So,
cold.
it's the same with the number one, Dok. Wind
Oh,
din.
wind din. Pwede mo naman ulitin.
Wind.
Okay.
Okay.
Number three.
Sorry. Parang
Okay.
ayaw ko ulitin, ano?
Hindi. Kung talagang tama, di ulitin mo. Yan lang.
Okay. Sige po.
This pathogen
Na,
migrates. Nagmamigrate itong pathogen na to. And no fixed time or place. It is wandering, and the onset of the disease is sudden. The disease is liable to change rapidly. Katulad ng bagyo, di ba?
wind.
Yeah, wind. Very good. Okay, number
Opo, wind
four.
po. Opo.
Now we go to yin pathogen. What do you call this yin pathogen that tends to impair yang qi? Sinisira niya si yang qi.
Cold. Cold po, Doc.
Okay, very good.
Tama po ba, Doc? Cold.
Yes. Number five, this
Can damage
pathogen
yang.
is coagulative
Okay.
and obstructive. Nagko-coagulate siya. It causes constriction and contraction of the muscles. What do you call this pathogen?
Cold,
Yes, very good.
cold pa rin, Dok.
Dalawang isip, cold pa rin. These two pathogens are both obstructive kasi nagbabara, no? So pag nagbara yan, affected yung circulation. So what are these two pathogens that are obstructive?
The wind and the cold. The
Hmm.
wind and the cold, Dok.
Damp and cold. Hmm?
Wind and cold.
No, it's damp and cold.
Tama po ba, Dok?
No, it's damp and cold.
Damp and cold.
Okay? Um, very yin ang damp, very yin
Okay.
ang cold. Next. This young pathogen tends to rise and disperse, apt to impair body fluid and to exhaust qi. Young pathogen siya. So definitely you will not answer cold and damp, no?
Yeah. Summer heat.
Yes, very good. Excellent. Number 8. This pathogen is scorching in nature.
Heat.
What kind of heat? It's still
Summer
summer
heat na
heat.
naman to, Dok.
Di pa mainit. Buti na nainit yung aircon. Number 9. Which pathogen is accompanied by dampness?
The wind dampness, Dok. Cold dampness
No,
and heat dampness.
no. Summer heat. Pagkatapos
Wala.
ng summer heat, dampness na naman. Di ba? Nagiging damp.
Summer heat.
Di ba papawisin ka,
Okay.
mababasa. Okay? So, summer heat is accompanied by dampness. Next, number 10. Which pathogen obstructs the functional activities of qi and impairs spleen yang?
Dampness, Dok.
Very good. So, very easy. Ano mong pinagkakain natin? Di ba masarap ang damp? Di ba, Ma'am Trix? Number 11. Huwag na tayo
Siyempre.
magpulastikan. Di ba? We love dampness. Now, number 11. Identify the pathogen. It is heavy, turbid, vicious, and lingering in nature. No? It tends to go downward and attacks the lower part of the body. What do you call this pathogen?
Dampness. Dampness, Dok.
Very good. Pababa. Kaya kung ano yung nag-a-attack sa upper part of the body, di ba wind? Sa lower part,
Wind.
dampness. Number
Dampness.
12. This pathogen tends to impair the body fluid during the fall. What do you call this pathogen?
Dryness, Dok.
Very
Dryness po.
good. Yeah, dry season, dryness. Number 13. This pathogen may attack the lungs or impair body fluid during early fall or late summer.
Dryness, Dok.
No, warm and dryness.
Dryness.
Warm dryness.
Warm.
You have to be complete. Early
And
fall or late summer. Warm
warm.
dryness. Number 14.
Okay.
This pathogen may attack. Ay nako, ito naman during late fall. Kanina early fall or late summer. Ito po,
Yung isa early fall.
oo, warm dryness yon. Ito naman late fall,
Late fall.
late autumn.
So, dryness din siya, Dok.
Cold dryness.
Cold
Kasi di ba
dry.
lumalamig na?
Ah,
Oo, kasi yung una, kasama pa yung summer.
kaloka.
So imagine na lang natin nasa ano tayo. Apat yung ating seasons. So,
Cold
maganda naman yun,
dryness.
may transition eh. 'Di ba? Late summer, then mag-early fall, warm dryness. Pag late fall, papunta na tayo ng winter, 'di ba? Cold dryness. Okay. Number
Winter.
15. This pathogen tends to flare up, consume chi, and impair body fluid.
Heat.
Yeah. Heat or fire. Very good. Nagfe-flare up, 'di ba? So fire and heat. Pareho lang siya. Pero when it comes kasi to giving of herbs, the effect would be different. Pero for acupuncture, pareho lang siya. Number 16. This pathogen tends to promote, oh, hello, Sir Walter, 41 to 60.
Hello.
Hello
Yes
po.
po, good.
Wow, ang bait
Hello,
naman.
Magandang
Sir
hapon po.
Wala kang
Walter.
pasyente ngayon.
Hello, Sir Walter.
Good
Hello,
afternoon
Madam
po, Sir
M.
Walter. Oh, Madam
Hi.
M.
Tapos na po, sir.
Madam M is 61 to
Hi.
80. Bilisan na natin kasi di ba, parang magbabakasyon na. Madam M, you're 61 to 80. Sir Walter, 41 to 60. Okay. Ma'am Susan, please continue. This pathogen promotes the production of liver wind and accelerates the circulation of blood, and it can cause painful swelling of the body. Anong tawag sa
Liver wind na sagot ko, Dok.
hindi po?
Liver wind na
Heat.
sagot ko, Dok.
Hindi po, heat. Kasi pag
Fire.
nagkakaroon na ng swelling,
Lang.
painful ha, that's already heat or fire. No? Hmm.
Okay.
So, it promotes the production of liver wind and accelerates circulation of blood. And so pag nangyari yan, there will be swelling, painful swelling of the body. Now you understand why in pain yung iba. So you have to actually look at the lesion, no? Oo. Katulad ng isa nating ano dito, nakiusap kasi makikinig lang daw siya, nagkaroon ng gout. Mm. Kasi ang daming kinain na, alam nyo na. Number 17.
Kain ng kain.
This pathogen is
Kain ng kain.
liable to cause painful swelling of the body. What is it?
Wind heat, Dok.
Fire or heat. Painful swelling na yan eh. No? Pwede ring dampness pero masakit na kasi. No? Masakit na.
Damp heat.
Mm.
Dalawa, Dok, yung sagot eh. Meron ako damp heat. Iba pa rin yun, Dok.
It's okay ang heat or fire. No? Kasi di ba pag
Damp heat.
swelling kasi red na po yan. Hmm? Iba kasi pag meron ka lang lump, meron ka lang bukol. Ito maga na, di ba? Swelling kasi dapat red, may pain, may swelling. Number 18, that's what we call inflammation, no? So, pwedeng tulungan ng acupuncture yan. Number 18, pathogenic fire transformed from the 5 natural factors. So, excessive emotions will transform into blank. So, bawal masyadong mas excessive ang emotions. So, what is your answer here? So, fill in the blanks. Ma'am Susan?
Excessive joy, Dok.
No. Far
Excessive
pa
joy.
rin. No, no, no. Excessive emotions will transform into fire. Di ba?
Fire.
Lahat ng emotions na grabe, nagka-transform siya into
Okay.
fire. Hmm.
Oo.
So, natutunan.
Like joy,
Number-
anger, and sadness.
Yeah, pag sobra. No?
Nagsichoppy ka, Dok.
Ha?
Mhm.
Okay. Number 19.
Nagsichoppy ka po.
Accumulation of fire and heat being liable to cause painful swelling on the body surface will cause inflammation locally, then anong Ano mangyayari next?
Dok, ang sagot ko ay pathogenic fire.
No. Um, yeah. You have to be specific, no? Aside from causing painful swelling, this will cause redness, swelling, hotness, and painful. Okay. 'Di ba? Masakit yan eh. Accumulation of heat and fire, liable to cause painful swelling on the body surface, will cause inflammation. So locally, ano makikita mo? So there will be redness, swelling, hot, and painful. Number 20. How does pestilential chi occur? Paano nangyayari ang pestilential chi? Ma'am Susan?
Doc, another term for that is epidemic chi.
Yes.
Epidemic chi, Doc,
So ito
or
po yung
miasma.
okay, may
Like the climate factor, environmental factor.
and the hygiene of food and water, prevention and isolation. So,
Hello, Doc.
hindi niyo ako naririnig.
Apo. Nagchichapi ka, Doc.
Okay. So ito po yung sagot, climate factors, environmental conditions, and hygiene of food and water, prevention and isolation, social conditions. Thank you very much, Ma'am Susan. Let's now proceed to 21 to 40.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you po. Congratulations. Let's call on Ma'am Trixie, number 21. Okay, what are the characteristics of pestilential?
Afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon. What are the characteristics of pestilential chi in causing disease?
A strong transmission of disease and severe conditions of illness.
Okay. Strong infectivity, no? Sudden yung onset, bigla-biglaan.
Transmission of disease.
Yeah. And similar manifestations sa lahat ng patients. So yan ang characteristic.
Patients.
Anong ibig sabihin? Remember the epidemic? Pandemic? Number 22. Blank will affect the liver and will cause the chi
Anger.
rise. Anger. Very good. 23. Blank will affect the kidneys. Anong klaseng emotion? And will cause the chi to descend. Kaya ihi ka ng ihi.
Fear.
Very good. 24. Blank will affect the heart, gallbladder, liver, and stomach and cause derangement of the chi.
Fright.
Yeah. What is the difference between fear and fright? May pagkakaiba ba?
The fear, di ba pag natatakot ka lang. Pero pag fright, yung parang may shock factor. Parang nagulat.
So mas chronic yung fear. Mas chronic yung fear. Ito mas grabe yung
Parang ano po, fright po yung laging na-startle.
Oo, yung parang
Kaya
Na-startle siya. Yung fear po kasi parang matagal na, parang mas chronic po kasi
medyo
yung
nasanay
fear.
na. Pag chronic kasi parang nasanay ka na din. So hindi na siya ganun ka-intense. Do you agree? Yeah. And if you notice, fright has more impact.
Yes.
It's more acute. It will affect the heart. You see? Pwede kang atakihin sa puso, gallbladder, liver, and the stomach. Good. 25. Blank will affect the heart and cause the chi to slacken. What emotion will cause this?
Joy.
Very good. Kaya wag masyadong joy. Ang joy sa
Joy.
ang joy sa TCM is
Wag masyadong masaya.
masyadong masaya. Tingnan nyo, bumabagal yung chi, no? Kasi affected ang heart. So hindi din pwedeng super saya. Makiging ano ka.
Masaya.
Yan. Okay, number 26. Blank will affect the spleen and cause the chi to bind. Kaya nagkakaroon ng knot, nagkakabulol-bulol. What is this emotion? Yeah, overthinking.
Overthinking.
Very good. 27. Blank will affect the lungs and causes the chi to depress, bumababa.
Anxiety.
Okay, very good. So, kailangan ma-address natin yung anxiety. 28. Blank will affect the lungs and causes the chi to disperse and wear out. Nawawala yung chi.
Sadness.
So,
Sadness.
yun nyo. So, pag affected,
Lahat
nawawala
ata meron ako nito before.
yeah, nakaka-relate. That's why you get, you know,
Nakaka-relate ako dito sa 22 to
and then you get
20.
all the problems in the world sa iyong. Kasi can you imagine, nagdi-disperse yung chi, nagwe-wear out. Wala kang energy, diba?
Oh,
29. So, kaya ang tawang-tawa
yes.
siya. Now, you're on the right track. You have to treat yourself. Normally, blank will not cause disease. However, pag sudden sila, intense, and paulit-ulit, persistent, it will affect the human body and cause disorder of the internal organs and disorder of the chi and blood. So, ano yung dapat na sa blank? Yes?
Emotions. Emotions.
Ay, wait lang. Bakit ang ganito yan? Ako, ano ba to? May mali akong nalagay. Sorry. Yeah, emotions. Very good. Number 30. If anger persists for a long period of time, it could affect what organ? And what will happen to the chi?
It will cause excessive rising and liver chi will flow out.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Okay. Effusion. 31. If a patient has distension and fullness of the hypochondriac and chest, sensation na parang may laman yung lalamunan mo. I actually experienced this before. When I was taking the medical boards and nag-earthquake, no? Ay, baka malaman niyo pa yung taon, but anyway. Belching, sighing, depression, anxiety, suspiciousness, and mood swings. What TCM pattern could this be? Nakaka-relate ba dito? Parang meron kayo may laman yung throat.
Hello?
Yeah.
So, Doc,
What's your answer, Mom Trix?
Nagcho-choppy ka, Doc.
Yeah, what's your answer?
Depression of liver chi.
Yes. Oo. Humina yung...
Depression of liver chi.
Yeah. So, bumabagal, no? Nagdi-depress. Then eventually, magkakaroon ka ng chi stagnation.
Yung liver chi.
Yeah. 32. If a patient is suffering from headaches, tinnitus, dizziness, insomnia, tapos may bitter taste in the mouth with a red face, what is the TCM pattern?
Consistent, laging number
Oo nga, no?
47
Wait.
tumitigil.
47 tumitigil. Bakit kaya? Buti na lang na
Oo nga.
agapan. Okay. Does that mean anything? Oh my gosh. Sige, later na. Baka, o nga no, 47.
7 lagi may hint.
Ay, pareho silang may gout pag doon kay 47. May gout din yung isa, di ba?
47 yata edad ni Sir Walter eh.
Ay, wow!
Tama po.
Galing. Okay. Sir Walter, can overeating lead to insomnia?
Binulgar.
Yes po, tama po. Yes, can be to
Okay,
insomnia.
Yeah, food retention eh. No, pag masyado ng madami, no, hindi natutunawan. What are the 4 types of food chi?
The grain chi, fruit chi, vegetable chi, and meat chi. Tama po. Ay, iba. Iba po yun
Pwede
sa
na
akin.
yun. Pwede na yun. Iba kasi yung sagot ko din. Sabi nung source ko, cold food chi, cool food chi, hot and warm. Iba pala yung hot, iba din yung warm. Iba din yung cold, iba
Hmm.
yung cool. Cold, cool, hot, warm. Number 50. If there is an overconsumption of cold or cool foods, what will it impair?
It will impair the spleen and the stomach yang chi.
Ang galing, grabe. Nagbasa talaga. If there is overconsumption of cold or cool foods, it will cause spleen and stomach yang qi to be impaired, and this will cause
Digestive issues such as bloating, loose stools, and fatigue, and
okay.
abdominal pain.
Very good. Number 52. If there is overconsumption of hot, may kilala akong ganito, hot and spicy food, it can cause stomach heat. This will manifest as
Acid reflux, heartburn, irritability, red tongue, mouth sores, and
or even
hemorrhoids.
hemorrhoids. Very good. Number 53. Moderate consumption of alcohol can disperse and move the blood, smooth the tendons, and activate the collaterals. True or false?
True.
Very good.
True.
Moderate lang. Maganda pala din para pag moderate, wag naman sobra. Okay. Overindulgence of alcohol, hindi na ito moderate, can cause ano?
It can cause liver stagnation, heat in the blood, digestive issues, possibly can do alcohol-induced liver diseases.
Wow, very good. 55. Physical overstrain. Okay, bawal magpagod masyado. Will consume.
Chi and blood.
Okay. Mental overstrain naman tayo. Will impair the spleen chi and lead to less production of.
Chi and blood will result in fatigue and digestive issues.
Very good. Oh, excessive rest refers to lack of exercise. Nag-slow down po yung ating chi and blood circulation. This may decline what?
It will decline vitality and overall health, leading to stagnation and weak body function.
Okay, particularly the spleen and stomach function. So magkakaroon ka ng dampness. 48. Frostbite is not considered a physical injury or trauma. True or false?
False.
Okay. It is a physical injury. Water, damp, phlegm, and sweat are considered pathological products. True or false?
True.
False.
False.
Di ba pag sobra na yung damp, phlegm, and sweat, pag sobra, hindi siya pathological. Pag hindi lang siya hindi lang siya nagta-transform, pag tumagal lang siya, di ba? Um, nagiging pathological siya. What are the secondary pathogenic factors?
The emotions, dietary factors, lifestyles, and trauma.
Water, damp, phlegm, fluid, and blood stasis. Actually, primary yung mga emotions. Thank you so much, Sir Walter. Very good. Excellent, in fact. Maraming salamat. So at least nakakatuwang isipin na nakakatulong talaga sa practice nyo, no? Oo. So, buti na lang hindi nagtataka yung pasyente nyo bakit nyo tinatanong yung iba. Actually, may sense talaga siya, di ba? And most of the time, you are 100% correct. Am I right?
Yes po. Nako-confirm po talaga yung mga nakikita sa observation ng body at saka symptoms po ng patient.
Okay. Maraming salamat.
Thank you rin po.
Congratulations. Let's go to Ma'am Mercy, Madam M. True or false? Phlegm is thick and turbid.
True.
Okay. Fluid is thick and turbid.
Um, False.
Okay. Fluid is thin and clear.
True.
Wow, wala pang mali. Okay. Dampness is like water. It can diffuse to the tissue of the body, but blank has substantial form. So, ibig sabihin, ang pinag-uusapan dito, yung related din sa dampness. That should be your answer.
Ano siya? Heavy.
Phlegm. Di ba pag dampness,
Okay.
para siyang water pa. Pero pag phlegm, kaya nga pag nakita ninyo yung tang masyado ng malaki at the same time magaspang yung surface, yung coating, di ba? Ang dampness, makikita mo lang um, sticky yellow coating or white coating, right? Hmm. Number 65, water, dampness, phlegm fluid are pathological products that change chi, blood, body fluid, as well as internal organs. True or false?
True.
Good. What organs are related to water metabolism in the body?
Ay, ano yan akong sagot dito? Wala
There,
na akong sagot dyan, Dok.
okay.
Sorry.
Ibig sabihin, when you have
Yun.
issues katulad ng
Yun. Lungs,
edema,
spleen, kidney, sunjaw, bladder, liver.
okay. Ang
Ayun
ibig
siya.
sabihin nito, pag may problema tayo sa like nagmamanas, no? Sa pag-ihi, ito yung mga organs na dapat mong ayusin, no? Hindi nakatutok lang tayo sa kidney, sa lungs and the spleen. Kasama din si Sanjiao, no? Of course, si bladder and the liver. Next. What type of secondary pathological product will retain in the stomach and intestines?
Fluid.
Yeah, water
Ano nga ba yun?
and fluid.
Cool.
68. Which pathological product can follow along the chi upward and downward movements and can go into the internal organs or reach the tendons, bones, muscles, and skin?
Teka. Uh, Upward, downward movement. Ang tawag ito? Wind yata yun.
Phlegm. Alam nyo ba, karamihan ng mga
Phlegm pa rin.
dahil sa diet natin, no? Oo. It can follow along the chi upward and downward also. Pwede siyang pumunta sa internal organs or makakarating sa tendons, bones, muscles, and skin. So you have to always look at the tongue para malaman mo na phlegm talaga yung cause. Na ba? And at the same time, expect na maraming ilalabas na phlegm. 69. If phlegm obstructs and fluid begins to retain in the lungs, it will affect the lungs, dispersing and descending function, and result in, ibig sabihin, anong impact ng,
Parang asthma to, Dok eh.
yes, you can have oppression of the chest, shortness of breath, wheezing, bleeding to asthma, and cough. Ganun lang. Number 70, if dampness obstructs and retains in the middle jaw, it will affect the spleen, TNT. Alam niyo yung TNT, transformation, transportation. And this
Yes.
result in,
Stagnation po.
okay, distension of the epigastrium and abdomen, nausea, vomiting, loose stools. Next, 71. If phlegm fluid obstructs the meridians, it will obstruct chi and blood movement
and
and
blood.
cause what?
Obstruct movement. And, wala akong sagot, Dok.
Numbness.
Numbness. Numbness of the limbs.
Yes. Kaya ito yung
Some
tinatawag
cases
patay
of
na yung paa, parang wala
Oh,
na limited movement of the joints. In some cases, it can cause hemiplegia. Alam niyo naman ano ang hemiplegia. Kaya dapat maingat tayo sa phlegm.
hemiplegia, yes. Kaya pala, Doc, yung mga na stroke, diagnosed sa stroke, tas hemiplegia, grabe yung phlegm na nakukuha nila lalo na sa throat.
Yes.
Yung, di ba,
Yeah.
inaano siya?
Yeah.
Hmm,
Kaya you need to
yun
get
pala
rid of the
yun.
phlegm. Kaya yung mga malalaki
Get
yung
rid of the
tongue,
milk.
super laki ng tongue, pwedeng, tapos lalo na pag nag-ano na yan, nag-deviate na yan, pwedeng ma-stroke, mag-hemiplegia, no? Now you know. Tsaka ang dami nilang plemas, no? Hmm.
Grabe nga, puli. Ano, sinasuction siya eh.
Yeah,
Laging sinasuction every now
sana,
and then.
sana, nininidle natin yung stomach 40, di ba? The best, spleen 9 also.
Stomach
Now
ward.
you know.
Sa legs.
Yeah. If
What's the
fluid
news for the
upward,
legs?
umakyat yung fluid, you will become blank. If fluid
Oy,
goes upward,
nawala.
you will become, can you hear me?
Nawawala. Nawawala po.
Nawawala.
Restless ba?
Nawawala.
Yan, meron na.
Ayun.
Okay. If fluid goes upward,
Yun, fluid goes
become,
upward. Usually,
what will
ano
happen?
po siya?
Restless?
Hindi, nagkakaroon ng cough, blockage sa orifice ng heart, mental derangement, ganun.
You will
Dizziness.
become dizzy. Kasi
May
di
Kaya
ba, ang
pala,
fluid, it
kaya pala
exceeds the
mental
blood.
derangement.
Yes. Yun.
Restless? Oo.
Ayun. Kaya nga, mental derangement yung
Kasi ang
sagot ko
fluid
din
dapat
pala
hindi
yung
siya
dizzy.
umaakyat. Bumababa siya, di ba? Kasi mabigat yung fluid. Di ba? Iniihi mo yan. Kung umakyat yan siya, you will feel
Dizziness.
dizzy. 73. If water obstructs and diffuses in the skin, what will occur?
Rush.
Hindi. Struck and diffuses in the skin. Edema.
Itima.
Extend. Ba?
Edema.
Itima.
Mamanas na siya.
74. If dampness and water go downward, what will occur in the body?
Go downward. Ano siya? Test edema pa rin po.
Yes. Swollen
Sir,
feet
may
or
tanong
leg.
po.
Opo.
Sir, yung sa edema, anong magandang tusukin po pag may edema po? Lalo na sa mga paa. Minsan may mga cases po ako pag ganun.
Spleen
Okay.
9, spleen 10.
Una-una, wag mong
Spleen 9.
tusukin doon sa may edema talaga, no? Di ba, diniscuss
Mm.
natin kanina, spleen, lungs,
Spleen
kidney,
9.
bladder, sunjaw,
Spleen.
right?
Okay,
Ito
I
yun,
guess.
kanina. So, i-avoid this area kasi nga, 'di ba, manas na nga 'yan, tutusukin mo pa. So marami tayong ibang options. Number one dyan ang ano yung Sanjaw. Sanjaw naman nandito sa ano, no? Now you know. Hello, Doc. Si Doc ba yan? Nakabalik na yata. Okay, 75. If dampness is retained in the middle jaw, what will be the problem? Yeah. What will be the...
Diarrhea.
Yes, diarrhea. If dampness starts to diffuse into the muscle, what will happen to the person?
Dampness. Pain.
No, he will gain weight.
Ay, yan ba yun?
Yes. Dampness yan eh.
Kaya-
Wala ka ng mass. Puro taba. Nag-gain ka na. If phlegm starts to obstruct the throat, there will be
Ayun.
Paubo.
Wala na.
Have you
Flu.
experienced this? Yung parang meron kang nararamdaman na parang may bato sa lalamunan mo. Ang
Let
tawag dyan, plum peachy. No?
Ah,
Okay,
lumpy.
example. Ang dami mong iniisip, kain ka naman ng kain ng puro masasarap, no? And
Mm.
then, nag-earthquake, tapos mayroon kang exam. Hmm. Actually, naranasan ko to nung kumuha ng board exam. Okay. Sabi ko, bakit parang may laman, may buto, no?
Yung pag nagpipigil ng iyak.
Iba din yun.
Iba ba yun?
Yeah, pwede rin, oo. Kasi nga,
Di ba parang may
oo.
nakabara?
Pero ito kasi, yung phlegm ang nag-o-obstruct, no? Plum peachy. Parang yun yung buto yung nandun. If there is a long duration of secondary pathological products in the body, what will occur?
Cough. Cough.
Yes. Marami.
Oh, my.
Dizziness, cough, P syndrome.
Mm.
You know what is P syndrome? Yung painful
Ano yun?
obstructive syndrome.
Bowel,
Rheumatoid arthritis, yeah.
bowel
Diarrhea, scrofula, subcutaneous nodule. Okay? So, lahat ng mga yan,
Meron ako niyan to, yung subcutaneous nodule.
okay, siguro madami ka ring phlegm. Number 79.
Mm.
What will happen if damp phlegm obstructs the shen and the heart?
polar.
Oo. Di, pwede rin may, may dizziness at saka yung,
Yeah, dizziness.
dementia at saka coma.
Mm-mm. Pili ka lang sa tatlo. Siyempre, hindi mo pipiliin yung coma. Hindi mo rin pipiliin
Hindi.
yung dementia.
Dizziness na,
Okay,
hindi.
number 80, your last. What will happen if there is phlegm misting the heart?
Oo.
Anong mangyayari?
Insomnia. Restless. Insomnia.
Ano siya?
Ito na, depression,
Depression.
mood swings.
Speech.
Depression.
May kilala tayo dyan sa LAMP, no? Chest oppression, incoherent speech, muteness.
Marami po.
Marami ba? Okay.
Maraming may
Maraming
depression.
salamat.
Maraming salamat, Doc.
Okay. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Mercy. I hope you enjoyed this thing. Okay. Okay, since
Opo.
wala na yung iba, so babalik.
Bawi ako next, Doc.
Ha?
Babawi ako next time.
Ay, no problem, no problem. Baka nga, ngayon ka pa babawi eh. So,
Yeah.
Sir Mark, ay, sabi ni Sir Mark may gout siya, so exempted daw siya. Okay. Si Ma'am Elaine, I don't know if si Ma'am Elaine is, okay. Mukhang hindi siya ready yata. Let's go back to Ma'am Susan. Ma'am Susan, are you still there? I'm sure.
Dok, hanggang 60 lang ako eh.
Ay, gano'n.
Kasagot. Opo.
Ay,
May dumating na mga
no
bisita.
problem. Let's call on Ma'am Trix.
Oh my gosh.
81 to 100. Okay,
Sige.
good. That's a spirit. What will happen if phlegm fire disturbs the heart? Siguro naman pag may phlegm fire, makikita mo, malaki yung tenga, malaki yung dila, tapos pula.
It will cause irritability, insomnia,
Yeah, okay.
and violent behavior.
Ito na yung tinatawag na parang, violent. Insomnia, irritability, easily angered, excessive physical activity. So kung inaano ka na, tatawag ka na ng, magdedemanda ka na ng vowsy, tingnan mo muna yung dila bago kayo pumunta sa sa barangay. Number 82. Sabi mo, aralin lang natin. Kunan mo ng picture yung dila. Okay, phlegm fire. So, 82. What does a thick greasy coating with a slippery pulse indicate?
Damp accumulation.
Yes, phlegm and damp.
Phlegm and damp.
Number 83. What can cause blood stasis?
Chi stagnation, chi deficiency.
And also cold, 'di ba? Pag cold, nagko-congeal yung blood mo no? Pag hot naman, Nag-evaporate.
Nag-prepare.
Traumatic injuries. Nagko-condense pala, evaporate. Condense, sorry. Number 84. What are some characteristics of blood stasis?
Pain that is boring, stabbing, and fixed.
Okay. Sharp or boring pain, fixed location. That's very blood
Proper
stasis.
word.
And then, the pain is worse at night. Kasi hindi ka gumagalaw pag night. Ayaw niya ng may pressure. These are the people na ayaw magpamasahe. They have a dark complexion, dry, scaly skin, lusterless hair, purple lips, purple tongue, and purple nails. The pulse will be choppy. 85. What type of pulse will you feel if someone has blood stasis?
Choppy.
Very good. Purple nails, hypochondriac pain, and abdominal masses could be signs of what?
Blood
Stagnation.
stasis.
In what? Take note.
Liver.
Hypochondriac pain.
In the
Abdominal masses.
liver.
Liver. Okay, what do you expect to see on the tongue?
Purple.
Signs of tongue will be
Purple.
purple. Very good. Number 87. Purple lips, stabbing pain in the chest, mental restlessness, and purple distended veins under the tongue could be signs of,
Blood stasis in the heart.
yes, kasi mental restlessness. Remember that. Stabbing pain in the chest. Number 88. Feeling oppression of the chest, coughing dark blood. Oh, meron ng clue ha, coughing. Umuubo. Saka medyo lumayo ka na. With purple distended veins under the tongue could be signs of
Blood stasis in the lungs.
yes. Baka lung cancer. No? Buti na lang kung lung cancer. Kasi kung TB, usually itsura ng may TB, di ba? Usually payat. Number 89. Vomiting dark blood. Tapos may epigastric pain. You know what is starry stools? Maitim yung dumi. Could be signs of
Blood stasis in the stomach.
very good. And then start praying na hindi siya cancer sa stomach.
In the stomach.
Okay. Number 90. If there are blood stasis in the blank or blank, ay grabe, no? There will be purple and distended veins under the tongue.
If there are blood stasis in the lungs or heart,
Yeah.
there will be purple and distension.
Yes. So,
And
dito pa lang sa ilalim ng tongue natin, una-una, the tongue, the sublingual vein should not be too obvious. If they are obvious, then probably they are distended. And if they're distended, make sure na hindi siya purple. Okay? So kung purple siya, blood stasis in the lungs or heart.
Sis.
And you know the manifestations. So you start asking like, meron ka bang chest pain? Meron ka bang, you know, inuubo ka ba na may lumalabas na ano? Okay, yan. 91. Poor memory and thirst with no desire to drink could be a sign of what?
Blood stasis.
Very good. You see, you can also have blood stasis. You can have also poor memory and thirst with no desire to drink. Number 92. What is Chang Chi?
It refers to functional activities of the human body as well as ability to resist anti-pathogenic factors.
Okay. What is Xie Qi?
Pathogen.
Refers to all the various causative factors of disease. Pathogenic
Yeah.
factors.
Number 94. Blank syndromes are commonly seen in early and middle stages of diseases.
Excess.
Yes.
Excess.
Early, pag early excess yan. So pag nakita mo excess yung pulse, maaga pa or hindi pa ganun ka-late, middle. Of course, ito naman, blank syndromes are commonly seen in diseases resulting from
Deficiency.
deficiency. Dysfunction of internal organs tend to be seen in blank syndromes.
Deficiency
Very good.
syndrome.
Retention of phlegm, dampness, or food will be seen in blank syndromes.
Excess.
Okay. So alam nyo na ang deficiency and excess, no? Number 98, a full, rapid, large, forceful pulse indicates what?
Excess.
Very good. So now you have to first determine ano ba yung pulso mo, excess ba or deficient? Of course, yung opposite niyan would be deficient. Okay? So pag excess, for those who have attended yung 4-point needle technique, you know what to do. Okay? Number 99, a feeble pulse and voice indicates.
Deficiency.
Very good. And the last one for you, 100, the transformation from an infected yin pathogen can turn to yang and heat. True or false?
True.
Very good. Kasi nagtatransform siya, ha? Thank you so much, Ma'am Trix.
Thank you, Doc.
And congratulations. Perfect. Number 101.
Thank you.
Let's call on... Sino pa ba? Si ano ulit? Sir Walter. O, di ba ulit? Go. I'm sure naubos mo hanggang ano, hanggang module 3 na, di ba? Ganun kayo ka-importante.
Grabe.
Okay. Right after Friday, magmi-meet pa tayo, our last, at least natapos natin. I am going to already give you the materials for module 3. So mag-umpisa tayo January 6. Okay, 101. Stagnated qi, indigestion, and blood stasis cannot transform into heat. True or false?
False.
Yes, of course. What are the typical symptoms of excess heat?
Red face, fever, irritability, thirst, rapid pulse, red tongue.
Wow, very good. Completo. Typical symptoms of excess cold.
Aversion to cold gleam, pale face, slow pulse, clear, and profuse urine with white tongue coat
Very good. 104.
or pale coating.
A deficiency cold syndrome is what?
Characterized by cold sensation, weakness, fatigue, slow pulse, pale tongue with thin coating.
So ito yung tinatawag na yang deficiency. Okay? 105. A deficiency heat syndrome or empty heat is what?
The deficiency. Characterized by heat sensation, night sweat, dryness, thin rapid pulse, and red tongue.
Okay. Yin deficiency yan. Deficiency cold causing heat. Yin deficiency. Pathogenic factors such as genetic defect, improper care after birth, or overfatigue are signs of blank.
A deficiency syndrome.
Okay. Deficiency cold syndromes. Next. Impairment of yang qi due to prolonged diseases is due to what?
Kidney yang deficiency, sir.
Deficiency cold syndromes. Okay. Yeah, correct. Pero you have to be more general. Number 108. Typical symptoms of blank are seen as intolerance to cold, staying in bed with flexion of the legs, watery diarrhea with undigested food in the stool, and a slow pulse.
Yang deficiency, sir.
Yeah, or deficiency. Very good. Galing. Now you know. 109. Pathogenic factors such as consumption of yin by heat and other EPFs, overaction of five emotions, fire transmission leading to impairment of yin, and consumption of fluid due to prolonged disease is due to
Yin deficiency.
okay, deficiency Actually, empty heat yan siya or deficiency. Tama din kasi ito yung nanggaling sa yin deficiency, nagkaroon ng heat. Okay? 110. Typical symptoms of blank is hectic fever, feverish sensation in the chest, palms and soles, night sweats, thready and rapid feeble pulse.
Yin heat deficiency.
Yes. Or deficiency heat. Another term is empty heat. Hectic fever, feverish.
Empty heat.
Okay. Hit 111. A person has red cheeks like powder. They are irritable and want to lie with their body curled up. They are thirsty but do not want to drink. If they do, they want warm fluids. Their body feels hot but they want to be covered up. They have a sore throat but without any redness or swelling. The urine is pale and their pulse is rapid, floating but big and empty. What is this TCM pattern? Confusing ba?
Ano sir, chi deficiency with external heat.
No. Ito yung tinatawag na true cold, false heat.
True.
Yeah. Bakit? Tingnan nyo. Minsan kasi naging rapid yung pulse, compensatory yan, no? And mayroon silang sore throat. So ang true cold dito, kasi they want to be covered up, no? So ibig sabihin yung center niya mainit, no? Pero yung periphery, like the pulse, yung center kasi no, sorry. Yung center niya is malamig, no? Irritable, pato false heat. Okay? They want to lie. Talagang may cold siya. Yung center. Thirsty sila, pero tinan nyo to. Ito kasi yung totoo, no? They do not want to drink. Kung maiinom sila ng tubig, gusto nila mainit. So that's true cold. 'Di ba? So medyo conflicting, 'di ba? Mainit yung katawan nila but gusto nilang naka-cover up. May sore throat pero wala kang nakikitang redness or swelling. Okay? And then makikita mo din yung urine, napaka-importante. And the pulse is rapid, floating but big and empty. Floating pa lang, alam mo na may deficiency. Okay? Confused? Sige, prepare pa to be more confused. Okay? A person has a pale and wet tongue, rapid floating, big empty pulse, and low voice with red cheeks, and the rest of the face white. What TCM pattern may this be? Ganun pa rin. Kung titingnan mo, dito kasi, do you notice, hindi pinakita ang tongue. Ang totoong basehan would be the tongue. Okay? Hindi ni-describe yung tongue. Siguro hindi tinignan yung tongue. O pag tinignan yung tongue, makikita talaga yung totoo. Tingnan nyo. Pale and wet tongue. Pag wet, di ba, cold. So, ibig sabihin, the tongue will actually tell you what is the real problem sa patient. Do you follow? Yeah. Rapid floating, big empty pulse, low voice, with red cheeks. O, tinan mo, confusing. Red yung cheeks, tapos pero yung mukha niya, rest of the face is white. Okay? Always look at the tongue. Next, a person has a dark face, bright eyes with spirit, red dry lips, strong body, and tongue body that is red and dry. What is this TCM pattern? By looking at them. So, sa unang tingin mo pa lang, titingnan mo ngayon kung may tongue na description. So what is your first, ano yung true dito, sir?
True heat.
There is a
True
heat in
heat.
the body.
True heat, false cold.
So, alam pala yun.
True heat. False cold.
Okay. Number 114. A person is breathing very loud. Loud yung voice. Okay. Thirsty and want to drink cold fluids. So dito pa lang, gusto niya ng malamig na tubig at saka maano, alam mo na kaagad na true heat yan.
Malamig yung
Ibig sabihin, yung pakiramdam, yung iinumin ng pasyente plus yung tongue, dito hindi sinabi yung tongue eh, no? Hmm. Pero constipated, may burning sensation in the anus, the pulse is deep and full, okay? So it's true heat, false cold. Hmm? Number 115, if someone has cold limbs, but their chest is hot and a deep full pulse, what TCM pattern may this be? Hmm? Okay.
true heat and false cold.
Mm-mm. So excess yung pulse nito. Excess. So malalaman mo ngayon kasi yung limbs niya cold pero yung chest hot, the center. So that's true heat, false cold. Naka-encounter ka na ba na ganitong pasyente? Wala pa. Okay. So start looking at the tongue. Sometimes you feel confused. So this is what I'm saying. You need to always look at the tongue. Okay. If anti-pathogenic factor is equal to pathogenic Qi, the disease occurs in anong type? Deficiency or excess? Okay, Sir Walter, what causes stagnation of Qi?
So usually anger, anxiety, melancholy, impaired spleen, injuries, heat, cold factors, Qi and blood deficiency from chronic illnesses.
Okay. So, kaya nga, what's this? You will never go wrong if you treat the patient as Qi stagnation. No? Lalo na pag may mga emotional issues, saka hindi maganda yung pagkain. Impaired spleen T and 139. Clinical and physical manifestations of blank feeling of distension of hypochondriac throat, epigastric abdomen. They have pain that moves from place to place and frequent sighing. What is this? Anong pattern to?
Liver cheese.
Okay, stagnation of Qi. Very good. 140. Mentally, someone with blank will feel mentally depressed, irritable, and have frequent mood swings.
Liver cheese stagnation, sir.
Very good. Okay. Ma'am Mercy, can you take over? Okay na yung signal mo?
Sige po.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sir Walter.
Opo.
Naka 3 rounds ka
Sana.
na. Ang galing. And thank you so much for answering all the questions.
Okay po.
Okay. When someone has Qi stagnation, what will their tongue and pulse be like?
Yung tongue nila ay medyo purplish. At saka, pag sa stomach, mukhang
Yeah.
normal lang. Pero yung,
No.
yung pulse nila, manipis.
Okay. Actually, wala kang makikita sa tongue. Mm. Kaya ang ano mo dito is the pulse. Yeah. Okay. Qi stagnation lang yan. Hindi pa siya blood stagnation. Ha? Febrile
Iba pa pala yun.
Yeah, iba pa. Qi stagnation lang yan. Katulad ng Qi deficiency, wala kang makita masyado. Okay. Febrile disease leads to extreme heat. Phlegm obstructs the Qi flow. Qi is stagnated due to sudden emotional changes. There is deranged flow. The mind is disturbed and there can be a loss of consciousness. This will cause okay.
Close Qi.
Very good. Excessive bleeding, loss of body fluid. Katulad nung grabe kong magpawis, no? Diarrhea and Qi deficiency that causes Qi unable to control blood and body fluid all lead to
Exhaustion of Qi.
Yes. Very good. A patient has sallow complexion, pale lips, insomnia, dizziness, poor memory, numbness of limbs, blurred vision, pale, slightly dry tongue with a choppy or thready pulse. What are all of these clinical manifestations showing? O ano yung pattern?
Blood deficiency.
Very good. Blank refers to a pathological state in which there is stagnated heat in the blood, causing acceleration of the flow of blood. What do you call this pattern?
Blood heat.
Very good. Or heat in the blood. What causes blood heat?
The heat penetrating into the blood level, excessive consumption of hot and spicy food, and emotional changes that lead to qi stagnation and turn into heat over a period of time.
Okay, so may kinalaman din dito yung diet at saka yung especially if your treatment hindi tama, no? Instead na mawala yung heat, pumasok tuloy. You follow? No. And also emotions na medyo matagal na. So this is very common, I tell you. Okay? Pupunta ka agad ng ano kasi may kakaroon ng mga rashes, ng mga pasapas, ng bleeding, pero walang nakikitang problema. A patient is bleeding from the nose and teeth. They are vomiting blood and coughing with bloody sputum. They have bloody urine and bloody stools with subcutaneous hemorrhages and a skin rash. What is this TCM pattern?
Blood. Heat in the blood.
Very good. Cold, heat, or phlegm can cause what?
Ano ba yun? Okay, blood stasis.
Yeah, very good. So pag tinanong ka, what is the cause of blood stasis? So kaya meron tayong tinatawag na bluish purple. That's blood stasis due to cold. Reddish purple, that's blood stasis due to heat. Meron din tayong phlegm, no? Oo. Nakakita niyo ba kayo ng phlegm? May kilala po ako, may phlegm siya, saka may purple yung tongue. Birthday niya bukas. Pero ang hilig, ay,
Oh.
kapanoorin pa niya.
Oo nga, happy birthday sa kanya.
Oo nga.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Actually, alam nyo, ganito na lang, wala namang siguro. Alam mo, na-stress ako ngayon kasi si Doc Sam, pati si ang dami kasing, ito ora-orada kasi. Ano sila sa isang restaurant, buti na lang magkatabi. Ngayon, pagbaba ko mamaya, saan ako po? um, ano kasi, ora-orada, nag-reserve na kasi si Doc Ryan ng sa inyo ko na nasasabihin. So, alam naman ako mag-i-invite, no? So ngayon, nangyari, I'm in a dilemma. Okay, sina Doc Sama alis ng alas is. So ngayon, nandun na daw sila, kakain na, antayin na lang. So, just a few meters lang away, nandun naman yung kaya lang yung eat all you can yung kay Doc Ryan. Then, yun lang ang ni-reserve. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pwedeng dagdagan. Alangan naman, imbitahin ko sina Doc Sam, si Miss Joy, and also and the wife of Doc Sam. No? So, sumakit yung ulo ko. Ano dapat kong gawin? Unahin ko muna sina Doc. Pasakayin na
Unahan niyo muna si Doc Sam, tapos
Oo nga eh. Mali.
Tapos
Tapos,
after one
sila,
hour,
Yes.
puntahan.
Thank you for your advice.
puntahan na lang.
Baka magdi-deplete yung kidney mo.
Para
Mag-work.
both parties happy.
Oo,
Yeah.
unahan na lang sila.
Tapos yung message nila, hindi pa daw sila kumakain, umorder lang ng konti. Okay.
Oo.
Grabe, no?
Kasi wala naman yatang time limit yung
Kaya talaga
buffet
Doc
eh.
pag in
Oo.
demand.
Alam mo, may Christmas party pa doon sa spa, 6 o'clock. Then may iba pang venue. Sabi ko, oh my God, paano to? Masisiraan ako ng bait. Okay.
Sir,
Siguro,
pwede yan. Mag-Zoom meeting na lang kayo, sir.
oh my God. Okay, sige. Thank you for your advice. A person with dry... Hala, baka nakinig sila. Wait lang.
Or naka-Zoom naman.
Ay, wala. Si pito lang kayo. So I'm sure busy sila kumakain. Sabi kasi ni Miss Joy, manonood sila. Okay. A person with a dry nose, throat, mouth, lips, and eyes suffering from constipation, dry tongue, thirst, hoarse voice, scanty urine, dry skin, and hair usually means that they have...
Ay, ako na pala. Sorry po. Insufficient formation, excessive consumption, and excretion of body fluid.
Okay, malapit na tayo. Cold. Alam niyo, mahilig tayo uminom ng cold, kumain ng cold. Masarap, di ba? So, nakaka-affect po yan ng spleen. Affected yung TNT niya. So, ano mangyayari? It can cause insufficient formation ng food chi. So, wala kang makukuhang ano. Kaya magkakaroon ka ng heat will consume the body fluid and misuse diuresis methods is considered, anong tawag dito?